collecting every block in alphabetical order challenge. End of last stream, we got ourselves a trident. We just need to get ourselves 2 more Nautilus shells, and we can complete our next item. Oh god, it's actually not taking as long as I expected, but it's still like a 1 in probably like 20-ish chance to get Nautilus shells, so it might take us a bit still. Let's turn on hitboxes. But if you weren't here the last time, basically we're doing a method where we go above a semi-deep lake with these vines, and when we get to the top, we'll just jump down, and hopefully new drowns will have spawned. It could take a bit, but it should be fine. It should be fine. Slowly go down. The thing is, it's daytime right now, so not many are going to be able to spawn. But none there. Let's land and then we'll check. Oh my god, what the heck? Bouncy. You don't have one, you don't have one, you don't have one. You don't have one. You have a fishing rod. Nope, looks like a bust. Up we go again. But luckily we've already got the Heart of the Sea. We just need to get the last 2 shells. And then we're going to be on... We're just doing a lot of easy ones for a sec. And then we need to get ourselves channeling, which I'm not looking forward to, because I have to get it from probably a... where would I get it from? I guess Stronghold is probably my best bet for that. But we shall see. Ugh, God. Yeah, hopefully when it gets nighttime, it should be a bit... We should get a few more drowns. This should be getting high enough now. I don't see any down there anymore, so down we go. What's my electric ability like? 93, okay. Nope. Oh, there's one, there's one. We just need one more. One more. Yippee! It's 8, right? Yeah, it'd be 1 and 8. Okay, come on, come on, come on. We can get this quick. Get this done as fast as possible. Oh, the trident guy. Should we just see if we get a second trident? Because it could just have channeling on it if he drops it. If I can get close to him, that is. For a second, I thought I saw one. No Nautilus shells. Get a copper block. I've already got a copper block, actually. But I do, actually, right after the conduit, the next items are going to be the copper bulb and stuff. So we'll be heading to a trial chamber as soon as we finish this section. And then the thing is, like, we've got copper items, aren't too bad. Copper ore, easy. Trapdoor. Then we've got some cracked items, which range from being pretty easy to just not at all possible. And then we have crafting table, and then creaking heart, which isn't too bad, and then the creeper head. The creeper head is the next sort of like item, because that requires channeling, which I do not have, and I also can't use an enchanting table. Yeah, I'm not allowed to have an enchanting table just yet. Right, non-spawn this time. Did any spawn? What's going on right now? Stop it. There we go. Yeah, I'll be getting Dragon Egg. So the goal is to get every single item, but in alphabetical order. It's not just one item per letter, it's like... it's every single item. Ow. Oh, you caught it quick. Yeah, that was a really bad one. I think because I flew up, maybe it didn't... I don't know if that made a difference. This isn't really a science as much as just sort of hoping for the best. Wait, is the drown going to try and... Okay, I thought the drown was climbing up there after me. And none of those guys have any of the things. We'll go up until we see that guy below us despawn, and that means we've definitely gone far enough. I need to get some food. Yeah, I think food's also on the menu, because I've only got sweet berries right now. That's my only source of food. Come on. Despawn, man. Despawn. 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 There you go, it's gone. I'll go a bit further just in case, and then Elytra. Hello, D-Team, welcome in. We'll go slowly down. Hopefully that will spawn more mobs up on the surface. Less in the caves. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got a lot more down here now. Not the shells. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. I don't think I see any. No. Yeah, bunch of nothing. Up we go. And switch. That's a lot of mobs over there. That's the issue. Is the area I've got is like I can't get like it only drowns to spawn. I'm having to kind of get everything. Hopefully it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Like, this is a pretty flat lake. It could go deeper preferably, but maybe even over there. It's too much land is the issue. I could go around and light it all up, but it's probably just faster just to do this now at this point since I'm already. What do you think would be the hardest block to get? So far the hardest block has been blue glazed terracotta, as the only way to get that was through trading with villagers. But of the ones I've yet to collect, Deep Slate Emerald Ore is the one I'm most scared of right now. Yeah, Deep Slate Emerald Ore kind of sucks because it's the rarest. It's probably the rarest block in the game, as it only generates in mountain biomes below Deep Slate, and emeralds are like exceptionally rare down there. I've already got Deep Slate Copper, so that one's not too big of an issue. Deep Slate Coal is one I need to find as well. But with coal, you can kind of get lucky in that coal veins will sometimes generate near the bottom of stone and stretch into the deep slate. So as long as if I find like a big cave that kind of like is on the middle ground between the two, I'm hoping that I get at least. I just need one piece. That's all I need. So that's my hopes. But yeah, the two deep slate ores, the rest of them like diamonds, lapis stuff, they're not a problem. It's just coal and because I've already found copper. Deep slate copper I've got. I don't need to. I haven't collected it, but I have seen it. Also, I just realized I need to quickly open up my mod manager on the other screen. I have it on the wrong screen right now. Mod view. Bloop. There we go. That didn't work. Why did that not work? There we go, that worked. Come on, give me one guy. I just need one funky fella. Okay. Slowly down. Actually, my electric's about to break, isn't it? I'm just gonna bank on this one. Okay, mobs are starting to spawn now, so we drop. Any shells? Oh, try and go. I was hoping I get a second one. Yeah, I think the issue with this area is that there's these like lower areas down here. Which also spawn drowns. So like I'm not see. Oh, yes! Last shell, we're done! Yippee! Okay, that is fantastic. That is big hurdle of the day. One of the big hurdles then straight away, absolutely fantastic. I need to go head back to my starting area so I can actually go craft it, which should be this way. Yeah, I can't really fly though is the issue. We'll fly as far as we can, but I'm gonna have to kill some mobs to get some creeper for gunpowder. What was the easiest block? I guess this is any of the wood types. Like acacia log was one of the first items I did, and that's just around. Like once I get to the letter D, then I can get that. I can just get dirt whenever. Just walk back. I probably should be killing mobs actually. Yeah, I kill any mobs I run into from here. Oop. And I need to get some more food. Boing, boing. Bonk. 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 I don't understand why that didn't... Why? I don't... There must be something I don't know about how crits work. Because, like, that should... One of them one-shot the skeleton, the other one didn't. I don't fully understand what the difference was between the two hits. Need to head back to my starting Savannah village. I can probably fly up here. See some cows. Lava bucket. Yes. And then I need to just fill that slot just in case. Actually, we'll offhand this and then do this. I got my axe back. I milked it by accident. Yep, forgot about that. So when it comes to doing the channeling book, the issue is that you can only get channeling, or you can get channeling from any of the enchanted book. So you get enchanted books from certain structure loots, like strongholds, dungeons, and stuff, and you can get channeling from literally any of them. It's just it's less about finding the specific enchant and more just about finding as many enchanted books as I can, because channeling is one of the more common ones I feel. It's just I'm trying to figure out what the best structure is for me to farm. Like, which ones should I just be hopping between the most often? I'm thinking that Stronghold is going to be a really good one to try and go for. I need that gunpowder. There we go. Got a bit of food. Oh, I can't wait till I get to letter H and I can get hay bales. Food will no longer be a problem. God, it's been chilly today. My music just stopped again. It has. Why does it keep doing this? I feel like it's for some reason the playlist just ends abruptly a lot recently. I don't know why. Let me put this playlist on. Hope it doesn't happen with this one. Oh wait, no. I'll set this to this one. Hopefully this one actually runs. Okay, hopefully we get some creepers here as well. Oh, I hate being cold. Let's see if I can see a deep slate coal down there. I see lapis. I see pretty much all of the other things I need is just coal. We're not going to get to there for a bit, so it's not too pressing. I think what my strat will be is I'm going to probably mine in a mountain biome, and that way I can kind of kill two birds with one stone on getting both a emerald and a deep slate coal ore. I don't need all this bone meal now. Actually, I could use that bone meal to get some bread. So the stages of the conduit, it's not actually unique blocks for each of the stages. It's just it's the same conduit, just empowered. It's not like the copper things where there's like a waxed variant and a like oxidized, exposed, etc. Or like the what's that, like the anvil where there's different tiers of degradation. With the conduit, it's just the conduit. Okay, we can chuck paper there. I have the heart of the sea right here. I just need to craft this up. This genuinely might be the first time I've crafted a conduit in survival in like a year. I don't get conduits usually, but bam, conduit. Next items is the copper ones, which we can just go into the trial chamber. But before we do that, I'm going to quickly chuck a bunch of my stuff into here. I forgot I had these elytras here actually. I might even anvil them together. I might repair them and just, rather than having to... mending's fine. Okay, I'll keep a bed on me. Keep the gunpowder on me. Coal can go, conduit can go into one of these ones. Bone meal, bone. I'll keep the trident on me. the logs. I don't need the other logs. Getting all the stages of the blocks. Yeah, so the copper section is going to be kind of annoying. Especially once I get to W, where I have to do every single waxed item kind of back to back. That's going to be less than fun. I need another chest. I'm going to make another chest. Chest. Loop. Dirt. Nope. Need that. Okay, I've got too many things I want to carry around with me now. Because I don't need sweet berries now. I don't think I need the brush that much, but I'll keep it on me. Ender pearls can go in there. Yeah, honestly, this is pretty fine layout. Just do this, fill the extra slots in. So I need to go head down to the trial chamber that's like directly beneath this village. And what I can do I need rockets to get out. I have only 6. That should be fine. I don't need that many to get out. Wait, where's the hole? Here. Okay, there it is. I guess I could put water down. Let's just put water down. That way I can guarantee to swim out. Oh, my helmet's getting low. I probably should repair that. Down we go. Okay, so we need to make sure we really pay attention to what we're collecting here. I don't want to collect any of the wrong tier of an item. So if I just drop down here, we have... Oh, it's all the mobs spawning there. That should be fine. So I want to make sure I fully wax this. That is a fully stripped, scraped copper bulb. Oh, does it being lit change things? No. I'm not sure if it actually stayed lit when you broke it. Copper bulb. Ba-bam. Next is the copper door, which I'll have to get from... Let's just grab some water from down here. There's one there. You know what I mean by states? I don't think I'm not sure if we're thinking of the same definition of states. Okay. We have the copper door. I have to shift right click this all the way down. Oh, stages. Oh yeah, it's the stages of the blocks. Like I am collecting the stages of blocks. I just have to collect them later on. A copper door. Bam. Next is the copper grate. We'll do this one. That is now being... Wait, did that? Oh, that's interesting. Is this a vanilla thing? You see, Kate, so this might be something one of my mods, but if you look, you can kind of see through the block really easily there, but if I strip it, it now has the bottom to it. Oh, well, that's not really a possible thing you can do. I guess you could. You could do stuff like that. Like, I guess states. Yeah, block states. But it's not... You can't have an item variant of that, at least not in survival. Okay, we got... I did wax that one. I'll strip that one, yeah. Copper grate, perfect. And then next is copper ore. What's after copper ore? Let me quickly just check. After copper ore is the copper trapdoor, so I'm gonna have to come back here. I might be able to find just a cave here. I can just swim out and go back up. That's not a problem. Up we go. Maybe there's a copper ore in this little dig down. Nope. Okay, copper's not too far to find. I guess it's kind of possible, but at that point it'd be like so difficult to track that like I feel like the challenge has become a spreadsheet simulator more than an actual gameplay thing. I feel like this challenge is already pushing spreadsheet simulator. Come on, need a single piece of copper. Gotta be one down here. There we go. Okay, there's a salt touch. Yep. Grab. And do that. Ba-bam. Oh, I've not been recording now. Okay, I can get the VOD for that when I record when I make the episode. Okay. There we go. We got the copper ore. Actually, I can just craft a copper trapdoor. I don't need to go back down again because you just need 6 ingots for that. I have 7 here. I'll just do that. I'll just cook these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rather than just going back down again. Surely I've got some copper. Oh, I've got a block of copper here. I'll leave that as it is and just cook up this stuff. It's not a problem. Then after this, we're going to have to do the cracked stuff, which is not too bad. I'm actually going to... Where's that bone meal I had? Here. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to see how much bread I can get. I'm allowed to pick up wheat seeds because, yes, they are placeable. They don't fit under the criteria of block. At least my criteria of block. I don't think I get much from this, but hey, it's at least something. I'm gasping for food. Okay, that's I think basically nothing. That was barely worth the effort. Check them back in there. It's a bit. We've got the 7 copper ingots. We can now craft ourselves up a copper trap door. Ba-ba-da! And then next items are the cracked deep slate items. Let's also make the bread. It's at least something. I'm gonna get 1 extra piece just so I can round out the stack. Which is necessary to make one more piece as well. There we go. Okay, that's a bit of food. Not much, but at least something. Okay, copper into here. What was the first block you ever created? As in, like, in this challenge? It would have been the... Well, the first block I collected was the acacia door, which I just stole from a village. That was the first item. Okay, so we need to go to cracked deep slate and cracked deep slate tiles. The only way to do those is to go to an ancient city. But luckily we've already been to one, so I just need to fly over to the mesa I was already in. But I don't have enough rockets to get out with elytra, so I need to place the water down again. Just hopefully I don't drown on the way back up, because it was quite a long distance. Is that here somewhere? I don't think you can get... Yeah, you can get trial chambers and mesas, but you can't get emerald ore in mesas. So I'll have a look in the ceiling to see if I can see any deep slate coal. Because I know for a fact on the way down to this this place there is deep slate copper. I think I can actually probably just see it from here. Oh, never mind, it's really far down there. Okay, let's go down. Okay, I'm gonna fall at the bottom here, but that's fine. I can just fly down the rest of the way. Yeah, I can. Oh, actually riding it down perfectly here. Okay, there we go. Slowly glide down. So I need cracked deep slate bricks, then cracked deep slate tiles. We'll land here. Okay, so cracked deep slate bricks, then deep slate. These are the bricks. I don't see any shriekers. There we go, cracked deep slate bricks, and then cracked deep slate tiles. I saw some. There's some there. One here. Can't reach it. What? Yeah, nope, do it. Okay, there we go. We have deep slate bricks and deep slate tiles. Perfect. Cracked nether bricks are unfortunately impossible. And then we have the cracked polished. Wait. Which one's that? I need to check the exact name of this. Also monthly message. Give me 1 second. That's just for this. Crack nether bricks if possible? Yes, but no. So the issue is I can't have a nether brick. I'm not allowed to pick that up because it comes by it's the letter N. So that's I'm not allowed to pick that one up. And the cracked nether bricks don't generate naturally, so I can't find them in the world, and I can't have the materials to make them. If I had access to a hopper, then I could do something, but I don't have that yet. So we're gonna have to unfortunately just skip this one. If it came later, it'd be possible, but right now it isn't. But we have... Okay, I want to check the exact wording of this. It's cracked polished blackstone bricks, so I'm not allowed to have polished blackstone bricks yet. So we need to find the cracked ones naturally, and you can find them either through bastion remnants or ruined portals in the Nether specifically. Okay, so let's get back up the staircase. Whatever. There we go. And then just gonna swim back up the water. There we go. And we should also see the copper we're not allowed to have just yet somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Deep slate copper. So we got some. Just need to actually... So that's why I'm hoping that maybe there's some deep slate coal in there. But I think I'll probably just look into like a mountain. I'll try and find like a big mountain. And we'll just find like a cave system underneath, and hopefully we just find the things we need. Ooh, I might actually drown here. I might take some damage. Ooh, there we go. I may as well just leave that water there, and I'll kill these creepers along the way. Let's eat pork. Ouchie. There we go. We'll get some more experience on my elytra as well. Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. 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 I wish all the mobs were spread out like this normally. Usually they're completely clumped together and it's a nightmare to kill them all. And bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Well, something I wanted to check before like every stream is I want to see what number I'm currently at. So before we started today, we were at item 134. After completing all of the items I've just done, we are now at 142. Fixed your posture, can do. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. We got a bit more gunpowder to use. 11. Grab some water. Okay, my portal was over in that forest there, and I'm pretty sure I know vaguely the location of... Imagine if you needed to collect every item. So, fun little thing about that, I genuinely think you'd probably get less items overall if you had to do every item total. I haven't actually done the maths on that, but I feel like that might be the case, because some items at depth will become completely impossible because you won't be able to have the tool to use to collect it. Because like you would include like the diamond pickaxe and stuff. So like what would be the first available pickaxe? It would probably be copper pickaxe. And that's only in the new version. If you're playing in the version I'm playing right now, the earliest pickaxe would be gold? Which can't even mine like every stone thing. So yeah, it's like that would be... I don't know how you'd go about that. I can look into it, but it's not something I'm probably going to do. Okay, I need to get my map up again, because I've forgotten where my nearest bastion is. I've been to them all around here, I've just forgotten where. Is this the right seed? Yes, it is. Switch to the Nether. Okay, the nearest bastion to... What's my current coordinates? 29, -8. Okay, the nearest one is Bastion Bridges, directly that way. Wait, no. 224. But no, but when you get the item to get the previous items that you couldn't get, you need to go back to get them. So the way that I'm doing this is, like, if I skip an item, that's just, I'm allowed to get it later on, but it won't add to my final total. My final total is a maximum of 776, I believe, though, I've already had to miss out, like, about 50 items, probably more than that now, actually. So my goal is just to get the highest possible number of items in order. I could go back and, like, retroactively get some stuff, but I feel like that kind of almost, like, lessens the interest of the challenge, for me at least. I do want to do a challenge though where I collect every just item. I've never actually done that before. Let's go this way. There should be a bridge bastion at 224, -80. I've gone the wrong way around the mountain. Where's that? Wait, how's that portal here? Oh, that's the one that I made in the overworld at the second lava pool. I remember now. Where was the bastion? Was like somewhere around here, wasn't it? It might be even faster for me to just keep flying for the next one. I don't know. There's one this way. I might just go for. I think that one's like buried. I don't really want to go around digging for it, so I'm just gonna go to the next one. As long as I've got enough rockets to get back out. I also want my. Ooh, nope, nope. I want my chest plate on my hotbar. How did I get to these? Because I'm confused. How do we really collect every mob? Not that hard. Depends in what way you mean collect, because it's not. You'd have to collect all of them in the Nether, because there's no way of getting. The one shouldn't be too bad. The issue is collecting. Like, how would you classify collecting a mob? Like, I feel like I'd have to make a zoo and bring them all to one location. But if you want to do that, it's going to be impossible, because you can't actually. Yeah, because you can't have a zombie. You can't have a piglin in the overworld or hoglin in the overworld. You only get zombie ones. So you'd have to. Oh, there's the bastion. Okay, let's get some oh my god, it's a light. This is why I don't like having a light on, because I just flop around like a fish. Okay, I think I've already killed all the piglin brutes around here. Okay, there's some cracked polished bricks. I feel like you'd have to have all the mobs in the same area, otherwise that kind of like that becomes a trapping mob thing. There we go. Cracked, polished, black stone bricks. Ba-bam! Next is the cracked stone bricks, which we're gonna have to. There's a few ways of finding it, but the way I want to do it is I want to go back to the overworld. Ouchie. I want to go to the overworld. I want to go find a stronghold, because my goal is to hunt for a channeling book, and I need to find as many libraries as I can. So we're going to do a bit of a bastion crawl, stronghold crawl. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm going to have to start looking for the channeling book, otherwise it's going to be a really long stream. Yeah, there's no way for you to bring all the mobs to the same dimension, to my knowledge, because like you couldn't really have a dolphin in the Nether. You can't have a piglin in the overworld. So, how many music discs did you get? I have gotten like 3 or 4 just randomly. I've got most of the treasure ones. I don't have any of the creeper ones. I think I've got all but one of the treasure discs. I mean, I've also got the chicken donkey disc as well. It's the new one. Did you know in better condition in water Nether is red? you place water never, or is it just like if you were able to somehow get water there, it would be red? Actually, can you waterlog items in the Nether? I've never tried. I'd assume no. That gets me a bit more experience, and I now have enough to get about 15 more rockets. Okay, I'm gonna have to check my seed map again, try and find as many of the strongholds as I can. I could use the Either Enders to do it, but time save. Sound as you skip. Okay, let me quickly just check my map. I found it once normally. From there, I'm treating it as I'm allowed to find as many as I want. Okay, so we have done. The next nearest one, we did the one here. The next nearest, let me turn off everything but the stronghold in here, because otherwise I'm gonna get confused. Okay, there we go. The nearest one we've done was that one. Okay, there's one directly south of me on an island. Very interesting. Okay, let me quickly just make this into this. I'm going to just chuck all of this stuff into a bundle. And then I should probably actually bring my anvil with me just so I can get channeling on it straight away and I don't have to like bring it back. The thing is, if the anvil does take damage when I'm out and about, I'm not allowed to pick it back up. So that's going to be like a slight little game we're going to play. How many enchants can I put on stuff without it breaking the anvil? Okay, so I need to go to negative 140, 2212. This way. And I'm going to try and be as sparing as I can with rockets. I'm hoping this doesn't take too many attempts. Oh, this would have been a good place for getting drowned. Is this a river? Yes, this is a river. This would have been a perfect place. Oh, well. Too late. I could theoretically try and like farm for a channeling trident, but I think it's the book method's gonna be better. If I run into any structures that can have books, I will check them just in case. Like desert temples, or I guess I don't know if ruined portals can have enchanted books or just enchanted items. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare on my elytra durability, isn't it? Go away, bot. Okay, so you go a bit more over this way. But cheap viewers, CC. Thank you for all the viewers. What a deal. Was a hi, Rusty. Okay, hopefully this is actually in an ocean and I can just see the stronghold, because I'm looking. Oh my, what the hell? What is this? Firstly, I don't think I've ever seen a pillager tower in a desert, but I've also never seen one so precariously placed. So weird. I think you might be able to get enchanted books from these, so I'm gonna check nonetheless. It feels so wrong to have pillagers in the Nether, or in the Nether, the desert. Jesus. Nope, nothing. Okay, carry on. Wait, this is the location. The stronghold is beneath here. What? What is this? Oh my god. Okay. Negative 140. Oh, it's gonna be awkward. I need to go back this way. God damn it. Why'd I have to be here? It's like negative 140, 2212. It's like in this chunk here. I think it's this one. Yep, it's right where all those guys are standing. Fantastic news. Okay. I lure them away and then just get back over there and just place some blocks around me I can dig down. Actually, maybe I can just go down the cave. Maybe it's go down this cave. Oh god, they're coming down with me. Okay. We're going on an adventure, gang. So many noises, so many noises. Thanks, Rusty. I don't think this has got anything. Tis a shame. But hey, at least I'm dealing with the pillagers. Actually, the pillagers have all come down here. If I just get some experience... Actually, I'm just gonna fortune some ores, get some experience. I can just fly out and just go past them all. That scared me. Up we go. Haha! Okay, I want to go here. 2212 would be this chunk, isn't it? Yeah, it's here. I need to go block 4-4. Where's block 4-4? To... There, this is it. Okay, my inventory is full. Nice try. Pretty sure it's this one. Oh, I thought that was. Or gonna get rid of this now. Transfer the Nether into the Overworld and the Overworld in the Nether if you next series. Perfect. There we go. Okay. I'm going to switch my. Gee, let's do this. I'm gonna try and burn all these items just to be safe. So I don't pick. I think actually I'm allowed to have a lot of those, but just to be safe. So now we're going to hunt for some libraries. And we'll check all of these chests as well. Anyways, goodbye. Okay, see you, baller. Oh, okay. Well, nice. I wish this was an actual speedrun. That's the fastest I've ever found one. I just want libraries. I'm here for the books. I want to read. Dead end. I'm going to switch to my... Actually, I probably should keep this the way it is. Oh, actually, I can get the crackstone bricks. I forgot that's one of the reasons I'm here. Okay, crackstone brick. Ba-ba-da! Next item is the crafter. Okay, we'll kind of get into the crafter in a... Actually, no, I'm going to talk about the crafter now. Okay, so the crafter is going to be one of the most important items for this entire challenge, because it allows me to craft items without having to actually have them myself in my inventory or a crafting table. The issue is that I'm not allowed to have it right now, because the way you make a crafter is with iron, redstone, a crafting table, and also a dropper. The issue is I'm not allowed to have crafting table because crafting table is the next item, but also dropper comes in the letter D. So I unfortunately can't get the crafter. So I'm going to have to skip the crafter, but once I'm able to craft it, it's going to completely change how this run is played. But now I can make crafting table. I'm finally allowed to have a crafting table. Oh my god. Yes! Yippee! Oh, what a beautiful day. Bam! And the next item is Creaking Heart. But before we do the Creaking Heart, I need to get channeling, because we need to get ourselves the next item after Creaking Heart is the Creeper Head, which is, yeah, channeling. So there's no point me leaving until I can get... Oh, there's a... Come on, please, please, please. I just want channeling. I'll just go from the top, it's easier. Oh, rip bat. Get the chest here. No enchanted book. There we go, got it. And no enchanted book. Lame. We could just craft some planks. Hopefully there's more. Oh. The thing is, like, there's no guarantee to there being that many strong or libraries in the stronghold. I don't even know, like, the average will probably be 2. I feel like the average is 2. Yeah, it's just... Wow, great. What a route. And wow, what another route. Okay, this is already looking like a dead end as it is, so that's great. Nope, not that way. I just don't know if Stronghold's the best way of getting this. Like, there's so many different ways of getting enchanted books that, like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like there's any optimal way. What's over this way? Looks like I've been this way already. Got myself really turned around here. This is a really small stronghold. There we go. It goes somewhere else here. Oh, there we go. I think this is a new one. Okay, we got 3 books here. We have channeling! Oh my god! What are these books? Oh my god! Protection 3, Efficiency 4, Bane of Arthropods 4, Piercing 4, Blast Protection 4, and Channeling Sharpness 3, Protection 3, Fortune 2. Absurd. Absurd enchantments. But that is a gigantic time save. Oh my god, that's amazing. So, right now, we just need to wait for a thunderstorm. Which I haven't actually had yet. There's not been a single thunderstorm in this world, to my knowledge. I did go AFK for one section, but I don't think it was long enough to really have any, like, weather. And I would have probably... I think I had the sound on, so I would have heard it if there was one. Okay, where the hell did I come in from? I think it was this way. If I go through this door... and then go over here... and then it should be here? Yeah, and then I can fly up there. Okay, my food's getting low again. Okay, we have the anvil on us, so we can make the channeling whenever. But I need to get out of a desert. Imagine if this was the thunderstorm. I don't know if there's any way of finding out when your next thunderstorm is. Like, maybe there's a calculator for it, but I really don't know. Something I am genuinely considering is if I don't get a thunderstorm by the time I get to Creep Ahead, I am fine with just starting one using a command. Like, I think that's fine and reasonable because all it's doing is saving us, like, several hours of sitting in a hole and waiting for it to just suddenly start, you know, just, there's no gameplay to that. There's a few things I could possibly do in the meantime, but realistically, it's just a complete waste of everyone's time. Things we still need to get Creaking Heart, so what I'll do is I'm going to kind of... I'll just focus on getting that for now. I'll get it onto the Channeling Trident. I'll make myself some boats, so if it does start to thunder, I can just do it straight away. And then we'll go from there. I want to get back and go, and there's loads of people I want to kill, but I want to go back and repair stuff. I want to place the anvil at my base area. Where the hell am I? I don't recognize this at all. Oh, I came in through a different angle. That was weird. I didn't recognize this section of the map at all there. This isn't thunder. It is dark, though. I'm going to stop here and kill these guys. So, I think I need at least... I need at least 4 Creeper heads, I think. Okay, what happened there? So I need a charge creeper to get myself a creeper head. I need a charge creeper to get myself a piglin head and a zombie head. So the minimum is 3, because I can also get skeleton skulls from ancient cities, and I can get wither skeleton skulls just from killing a wither skeleton. So there's only 3 heads I actually need to collect, other than dragon heads you just find on ships. So I need a minimum of 3 actually, but obviously I want to get more than that. I always forget you can get those heads vanilla. I don't know why I always put as mod. There is a mod, there's the Vanilla Tweaks data pack that lets you get them just naturally from killing stuff. Though the specifically zombie, creeper, and skeleton can be gotten just naturally. I'm gonna leave my anvil here. We're gonna put on channeling. That didn't break the anvil. Fantastic. I probably should have grabbed those extra books thinking about it. There's no reason for me to leave them. Oh well, they're back there. I don't care enough. There's no looting, so I'm not too fussed. Boop, boop. I was hoping to get looting as well, but can't complain. Cannot complain at my first attempt at getting it. Okay, we need to get ourselves some elytra durability, and we need to get ourselves some more gunpowder. And I may as well take this with me, because damaged anvil is one of the first items in the letter D. So I may as well just have it ready for me to make. That was chipped, right? Yeah, it was chipped. I just wanted to make sure I didn't just pick up the damaged anvil and completely ruin the run. Let's get some gunpowder and some experience. Bonk, bonk. I do want to do a challenge at some point where I just try and collect all of the mob heads from the Vanilla Tweaks mods, like the more mobs one, because I think it's cool. What much health you got? There we go. I need more food. Is that a phantom? Oh my god, there's phantoms. Why can't I hit you? There we go. Oh, come on, I tried predicting where it's going. I don't really need membrane, but more experience. I guess I can start killing brown sheep, actually. Brown sheep are allowed, because I now have brown wool already, so I'm allowed to get mutton, finally. Well, I've been able to get it the entire time, I just didn't want to risk accidentally picking up the wool. The way spiders attack you with their butts sometimes is always so funny to me. Oops. Bonk. Why did that not kill? Is there like a tipper kind of thing in Minecraft where like swords do different damage depending on how close and far you are? But I feel like I was pretty far away from that one and didn't kill it. I was wondering if that like has an effect. Whoop, doop, whoop. Oh my god, the skeleton pushed me back close enough. I see some cows over on that island. I want to just do a quick test. Actually, I don't want to. Ouchie. I was scared I was going to lose the trident, actually. But it's technically raining right now, but it's like channeling only works in thunderstorms specifically, not in regular rain. But also I'm in a desert savannah anyway, so I don't think it would have worked. Does channeling work in a savannah? I've literally never thought about it. But like, it doesn't rain here, and therefore doesn't thunder here. But does the channeling effect still work here? Oh. Oh. Anyway. Okay, we got 6 gunpowder, and my elytra's almost fully repaired. Okay, I think there should be kind of enough resources for now. So I'm going to craft up some rockets. That was the worst way I think I've ever crafted anything. Got 29 rockets. The Pale Oak Garden Where's the payload garden again? I'm gonna double check this. I know which way it was, but I don't know how far away it was. Actually, there's one to the west that's closer than the one I went to last time. Let's go to the one to the west, actually. I've never been. I don't think I've been to the west at all yet. This is gonna be a little fun experiment. Go explore this way, see what it's like. Oh, everyone stretch. Make sure you... Oh, that pulled something there. Okay, so I need to get to... Oh, great, you did. I forgot about those guys. Negative 3,300. So, it's just a straight line. Perfect. So I need to get a creaking heart, which is going to be a bit annoying if it's daytime by the time I get there. But I can just kind of go through all the trees and just try and find one of them that has a creaking heart in. There's specific trees that can only generate them. Like, there's only certain shaped pale oak trees that can have them. They have to be surrounded on all 6 sides to generate with a creaking heart, which is actually surprisingly unlikely for the way they generate. Yeah, because it's gonna be daytime by the time I get there, so there'll be no creakings around. Once we get creeper heads, how far do we need to go? How many more items are there? We're actually getting pretty close to being done with the letter C. Look at that weird like gravel like line. It's like a snail trail. Oh, this would have been a good place to get. I know it's beach. That's a beach, not a river. But that might be a good place to get drowns. I'm just looking at every lake I go past now and thinking, drowned? Village. That would be a good starting area, actually. It has all the blocks you need to start off this challenge. How long have you been working on this challenge? So, technically, we've done about 10 streams of this, but that is over the course of several different attempts. This attempt has probably been 4 or 5 streams now. Actually, I can just check the exact stats. Time played, on this specific world, we've done 0.78 days. So that's probably about like 15 hours. We're getting a little bit over 16, actually. There you go, pale oak garden. Okay, so you need to look for a specific type of tree that can have a creaking heart inside of it. Like, see, like this spot here, that can have a creaking heart. It didn't though. Seems like it would be quicker. Yes, it kind of, yeah. The issue is the early game requires a lot of random chance. And there's a lot of really tedious items you have to go through. I'm just gonna mine into all these trees and just hope for the best. It's no, I can be all methodical about it, but realistically, this is the best way of doing this. I just need 1 creaking heart, and my inventory is full. I wish I had efficiency on this axe, so. But the thing is, like, as the challenge goes on, we're getting faster and faster. Like, the letter A took, like, probably about 8 hours on its own. The letter B probably took about 7. And the letter C has been blasting through in terms of speed. Like, I've been doing way better on this run. That's definitely not got one. This one could have it. Doesn't. That one, no. That one can't. This one could. Shame I'm not allowed to have any of this wood. It'd be easier if it was nighttime. Yeah, and the thing is, like, the letter A, B, and C are by far the most filled items. Like, I think those items together make up about almost 1/3 of the entire Minecraft alphabet. Like, a lot of the later items don't have that as nearly as many items in them. Judging from your hotbar, I see you can use items before you reach that ladder. Would shulker boxes not be a decent time investment? Shulker boxes are a block because they're placeable and solid. That's my criteria. So I'm not allowed to have shulker boxes. So I have collected shulker shells, and I will be allowed to have shulker boxes soon. I just need a crafter first. I have a strat I'm going to do where basically I'm going to use a crafter to make items that I'm not allowed to carry myself. And if I because I'm not allowed to have a shulker box, but I'm allowed to have a blue shulker box because that comes before that's the letter B. So what I can do is use a crafter to craft up a shulker box outside of my inventory, and then use another crafter to craft up a blue shulker box, and then I'm allowed to carry it. So that's my idea. I haven't actually tested it yet. But the thing is, like, I'm also not allowed to get a hopper until letter H, but there is one singular structure in the entire game that generates with a hopper. The trial chamber. So I'll have to use a trial chamber for a bit as my only way of getting a hopper, which is going to make some items awkward because I need to move them from the overworld surface to that hopper. Luckily, there's not many. I think it's just going to be the concrete powders until I get the letter H. That was like no creaking hearts. I might have to end up having to just wait for nighttime and just hopefully use a creaking to find one. This is bad. Apparently it's like a 1 in 25 chance. Actually probably lower than that. It's like a less than 4% chance of getting a creaking heart in a pale oak tree. Because of the weird shapes, like they need to be surrounded on all 6 sides. Like one of these ones probably could. Wait. That one there? No. These are too tall for me, is the thing. If I just kind of like take out like wedges of the tree, then it should kind of like guarantee. But like, I can see like all the sides. You'll see, does that mean you skip? Yeah, so I skipped blue shulker boxes, but skipping an item doesn't mean I'm not allowed to ever have it. Skipping an item just means it's not added to the final total. The challenge is less about getting every item and more about how many can I get. So every time I get an item, it adds to the total. If I skip an item, it just doesn't get added. But if I skip an item, I can go back and get it later. I just can't add it to the total like retroactively, I guess, if that makes sense. Creaking hearts. Oh, how I feel medium towards you. So right now my number... Actually, while I wait for nighttime, I'm going to update my my spreadsheet. Crafting table collected. Okay, so we are currently at 145 out of like 770 something collected. In terms of items we skipped, I really should have a calculator. I should have set up a function to count how many... Actually, I can do that now. While we wait, I'm going to update my spreadsheet to count how many items we skipped. Okay, we've collected 145 items and we have skipped 42, which is not bad. That's actually less items than I expected. So that means we've gone through. We have hit the. We've almost hit the 1/3 marker, and we're only the letter C. So like that kind of proves just how front heavy this challenge is going to be. In that like almost 200 of the items, actually I think over 200 items are going to be exclusively in the first 3 letters. So it looks like I'm doing a bad job, but I'm doing fine. I'm doing pretty good actually. And it shows this challenge will, in theory, take about 50 hours. But again, items are going to get easier as I go on, when I'm allowed to collect more things. Freaking hearts. What time is it now, actually? I have a really good camera voice, by the way. Thank you. I've been trying to work on my like my voice for videos and stuff, because I can be a real mumbler, so I need to project more when I'm doing like stuff, and like that's why I like doing challenge streams over like just kind of like chatting, because I just kind of like project more when I'm doing like a task. Like if I'm like explaining my task, explaining my reasoning and stuff. But then if I'm just kind of like doing stuff, it becomes kind of it becomes a bit mumbly. Okay, while we wait for the nighttime, I'm just gonna do the nighttime. I don't care about looking through the trees. What are the next items? We kind of look them together. So we got Creaking Heart, Creeper Head. Then we have the Crimson items. Unfortunately, the Crimson items are going to be some of the hard ones. I can't get most of them because of awkward timing. If I had a crafter, I could get all of them. But I'm not a crafter yet because I don't have the dropper. So Crimson Door, have to skip because I can't get planks. Crimson Fence, have to skip. Crimson Fence Gate, skip. Crimson Hanging Sign, skip. Crimson Hi-Fi, I think that's what it's called, Hi-Fi, skip because I can't actually, it doesn't generate naturally. Crimson Ilium can get. Crimson Planks, I have to skip because because of the way they name the nether trees, it's a crimson stem, not a log. So it comes after all of this stuff. So the only item I can get from the crimson biome is specifically the crimson stem and the trapdoor, and that's it. It's so sad. It's going to be the most of the wooden items I have to skip over, which is such a shame. Like the rest of them, after this point, I'm pretty sure every other wood item will be accessible. It's just specifically Crimson, which is like a nightmare. Which is such a shame. And then Crying Obsidian, easy. Cut Copper, easy. Cut Copper, easy. Red Sandstone, cut Red Sandstone, have to skip. Same with that one. But these ones I can get. And then we get to the Cyan items, which will range in difficulty. There's a lot of just weird nebulous items along the way, which surprise you and catch you out a bit. But I just want it to be nighttime. Turn night. Yes, dog. Yes, ruff, ruff. What about the blue Everwood? That also calls stems. Yes, the warped, but luckily they are the warped items, which means they come in the letter W. And by the time I get to the letter W, I'll have my full tool set assembled. I'll have hoppers, I'll have crafters, I'll have all the stuffy thingies. So then I can just kind of take my items to a warped biome and just have them get crafted up for me there, rather than having, as long as I funnel them in the correct order, I can fully just automate what I want rather than having to do it myself. So I can craft the items without ever having to actually pick them up. Okay, it's turn nighttime, so we should start seeing. I think they'll start spawning as soon as these flowers start to open. I think it roughly times up like that. Yeah, these ones are open. Why are these ones open and these ones aren't? That's weird. Okay, creaking, where art thou? There you go, creaking. You are in... Oh, is this in a tree I went past? Oh my god, it was. I mined out this tree. I missed this specific tree. That's annoying. Okay, we have to be kind of careful about this. Because I can't actually... Let me quickly build up. Because I'm not allowed to pick up the pale oak log. I have to pick up the Creaking Heart specifically. So I'm going to be really, really careful here. I'm going to burn every item. Nope. Not now, skeleton. Yeah, I didn't even need to burn anything. But FBB just in case. And then I have to use... Oh, my nose. I have to use Silk Touch to pick this up. This may take a while. I hope it doesn't require a Silk Touch axe specifically, otherwise that's awkward. Okay, thank God. And there we go, Creaking Heart. Da, da, da. So the next items is the Creeper Head. And we've hit a standstill, as I cannot progress this challenge unless I get a thunderstorm. So, my thinking is that I don't mind just spawning in a thunderstorm. I think that's a perfectly reasonable thing to do, as it's gonna, because there's no challenge to waiting for a thunderstorm like that. We all know it's possible. It's just, do we want to sit here for several hours? Hillwood always feels extremely mod to me. Something about white wood is just off. I like it. It's one of my favorite wood types, but it is something that still feels like it stands out. But I'm going to go find a biome where I can actually make use of a thunderstorm. And I'm going to collect some food, actually. We'll kind of delay ourselves as much as we can. The thing is, like, I have to do it tonight, otherwise I have to wait until next night. So yeah, I'm gonna allow myself, I think, to summon a thunderstorm just for the sake of viewing. It's like in those like Skyblock challenges where they turn up the tick speed to spawn like new wandering traders. Like it's just it's purely a content skip. So what I need to do is I need to go to, well, this is the perfect place right here. I'm gonna build myself a tower. Make sure I don't use the lava. Oh, my nose is so itchy. I'm sick of it. Cut my nose off. Before we can even use the thunderstorm, I need to do some stuff. I need to set up some craft. I need to set up some boats. Well, I'm so glad I'm allowed to have a crafting table now. I'm gonna keep double taking whenever I place it. But let's open to land on our commands on. / weather thunder. The fact that I've not gotten a thunderstorm yet is insane to me. Wait. Oh my god, I probably have actually. And it's been turned off. Uh-oh. That was bad. Okay, yeah. This is like the only way this challenge is going to progress. So let's just get you here. Plop you in the boat. Oh, I just realized putting it in the boat first is going to be bad, because if I do this, it breaks the boat. Yeah. Also, the trident didn't come back to me, because I don't have loyalty. Okay, we're going to need to get at least... I want to get as many as I can, realistically. I need to be really careful about this, so... I'm going to make as many boats as I can. Get 7... There's loads of creepers before. Where'd they all go? There's one over there. I need to make sure... It just despawned. I just watched it despawn. What's that about? Okay, let's get you. You are now charge creeper. Get you in boat, and I just go nowhere near you now. Boop, trident, and next get another boat. Fill that slot. I need to use one of them straight away. So another thing with the charge creeper is that I need to be when I blow up a mob, it's gonna also drop a bunch of other items on the floor. So I need to be really careful about that. It might even be good for me to kind of take them to... Oh, there's a skeleton horse over there. Neat. It might be worth me even taking it to, like, the water. Go soon, good luck on your challenge. Okay, thank you, Needle. Have a good one. Okay, yeah, we now have the minimum required. But I want to get extra, just to be safe. Yeah, when I blow up the creepers, it might be worth me taking them to the water. Just to make sure that they don't blow up blocks. Oh my god. It could also be nice for me to get them into a boat together and just use a flint and steel to light them. There's a few ways I can kind of approach this, but I'm gonna do the flying method actually. I'm gonna fly up in the sky and just kind of despawn all the mobs. Hopefully when I fly back down there should be new ones. Actually, this is a good test. Will the charge creepers despawn? I'm like 90% sure I'll put them in a boat, it's fine. Yeah, look at that. There's so many down there now. Incredible. Okay. Issues with loads of other mobs as well. I have to do this very, very carefully. Oh, I forgot about phantoms. Okay, I want to make sure I leave at least one creeper alive. Just so I can get the head. Ouchie. I also need to make sure I mark the coordinates of this place, otherwise I am going to forget where these guys are. Oh, no, I want to keep that guy alive. Okay, that might be the one I have to turn into a charge creeper or turn to a head now, because I've damaged it too much. If I use a trident, it will kill it. Possibly, at least. Okay, you're now my head guy. Oh, God damn it. Do I still have my flint and steel? I do. Perfect. Need food. Eat steak. Nom 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 nom. Ouchie. Oh, I'm really nervous about this actually, because like this is one of those things where I could completely screw everything up in a single mover. How many skeletons? Whoa, thanks for the follow. Sorry, I'm just currently being beaten up by a million archers. Okay, I might even... should I try and take him to the ocean? I don't know if I want to. Ooh, that guy's getting a bit close to the boat. Don't love that. No! God damn it. How would I even go about taking them to the ocean is the issue. Okay, it's starting to become daytime, so I need to start charging more of these creepers. Okay, that's another one added to the collection. Get you over here. Oh no. Ooh, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna use this guy. This is now my head guy. Let's get you both into the water. I need to kill that skeleton though. Okay, let's get you guys into the water. And then I need to use a flint and steel to light the charge creeper. Oh, so unfortunately the regular creeper's ahead of him. If I just... Okay, I'm going to try and get to the land. There we go! We got a creeper head! Ba-ba-da! Creeper head! Oh yes. And I just became a porcupine to do it. Let's get my trident before it despawns. Oh god, there's a skeleton in that boat. It's fine. Oh, there you go. Creeper. Okay, I'm gonna get a few more charge creepers just for safety. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's one hiding in the grass. Can you stop being the way that you are, skeleton? Okay. Where is my trident? There it is. Okay, there's two guys here. Let's try and get them separate. Oh, the thunderstorm's ended. The thunderstorm's ended, I think. Or did I just miss? Nope, I just missed. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh god, my... Okay, get you in the boat. Oh, the guy's on the trident. Get away from the trident. Split by. Wait, are there drowned heads? I should probably check that. I don't think there are. Okay, let's get you. And then we'll lure you over here. Boat. Okay, perfect. We now have... How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get one more. If I have another boat, may as well. Because I am mildly worried about doing the piglin head. So... Like, the piglin head's gonna be the hardest one, but we have a creeper head. Let's put it on. Oh yeah, creeper. Yay! Next item is the crimson ones, but I have to go to the nether now. So let's go head back to my starting area. Luckily my light is fully repaired now, and I got a bit of gunpowder. I think we're done with the trident now. I don't think I need a trident for anything else, but I'll keep it nonetheless. Okay. It's been a while since I've done charge creepers, just in general. I never really engaged with them that much. I had some on Backyard 1 that didn't go too well. But I want to make a creeper factory. I've never made a charge creeper factory before, and I think that I have an idea for design. I've just never sat down and done it. Okay. I didn't save the coordinates of that. I should probably save the coordinates of that. It is negative 3,300. Negative 300. That's roughly where it is. Mental note. So I'm not going to need another creeper head or another mob head for a while, unless there's the drowned head, which there is not. Okay, I just checked on my spreadsheet at least. I think they're only from the vanilla heads, or the mob head data pack. Okay, so unfortunately Crimson Door is going to be impossible, as well as Crimson Fence gates, fence or hanging signs, the hi-fi. So the next item is going to be Nilium. Wait, actually, one second. On my spreadsheet... Wait, I've opened the land now, so I can't pause the game anymore. Once we get back, I'm going to check, because on my spreadsheet, I have it listed as possible. I want to double check. I think that's not true. I might have just been mixing it up with the Crimson Stem item. I'll check, though. Once we get back, I'm going to sleep as well, because I need to stop phantoms from spawning. And also get rid of the thunderstorm now that I don't need it anymore. Actually, we can also test, does channeling work in a savannah? I am genuinely not sure. I wouldn't mind just having like a few charge creepers near the base as well, so I don't need to travel all the way out for it. But okay, so it's not raining in this biome. It's also daytime now is the issue. Oh, it stopped raining. Damn it. Okay, well, that's a fact for another time. Okay, I don't need to be here. I need to be at the portal. So let's just put that into there, into here. This is my new item collection bag. My food is getting worse and worse by the minute. I saw some cows on an island. I'm gonna go get them. There's a pig over there. And we'll put the pork chop here. Yeah, I don't think food would be the biggest problem in this run. It's honestly not a problem. I can just go and collect a bunch. I'm just lazy and I'm just doing it when I need it. Chickens, it's not even worth the effort. A bunch of cows over here, I think. Yes. Being next to the water, so you need to be careful. 2 and... Ha! Got you. Whoops. Okay, that's enough steak for the nether. Okay, before we go anywhere, let me just triple check on the hi-fi. Natural generation, acacia wood in savannah, spruce wood in snowy taiga, mangrove wood in trial chambers. There is no listing of crimson, so my spreadsheet is wrong. So I need to skip hi-fi, go to Nilium. Yippee! Okay, where is the nearest Crimson Forest, actually? I don't know where one is. I don't think I ever... I have ran to them, I just don't know where the nearest one is. It's all been basalt deltas around me, because it's always basalt deltas. Every time I go to the nether, it's always basalt delta. Absolutely hate this biome. I think this is genuinely my least favorite biome in the game. Like, it's not even close. God, using a nether map is basically useless. But there we got Netherways, Soul Sand Valley, Crimson Forest. It says there's one, like, pretty close. Oh, wait, no, I've got the wrong... I'm on the wrong section here. Here it is. Apparently there's one to the south. Go this way, there should be one. Did the map lie? Or am I just stupid and read it wrong? It's warped. I need crimson. Give me crimson. I went. Oh, this is north. I went north rather than south. God damn it. Okay. I'm just stupid. The nearest one now is a negative 800, negative 500. Which is... this way. I'll learn. It's really weird to me that going north puts you in a negative. I feel like south should be negative. I don't know why. I'm not gonna have enough rockets to get back. I've really screwed this up. I need to go back. Oh my god. I don't like here. I don't like the Nether. The Nether's not fun. The Nether is not my friend. I'm worried about rockets, so I'm genuinely gonna go back and just try and go to the north. Or the south, god damn it. There's crimson roots there, but that's not the biome. Here's the fortress. Where is this? I hate basalt delta. They look cool as hell, but they're awful. There we go. Found it. Oh my god, the lava's about to hit me. And neom. Okay, I need silk touch. Crimson nylium. Ba-bam! Then we have crimson planks, which I can't get. Crimson slabs, which I can't get. Crimson stairs, which I can't get. And then we get crimson log. Yippee. Oh, this section sucks. And then we get one item for the road, being the crimson trapdoor. Which I can craft. Oh, yeah, I'm allowed to craft it because I'm allowed to get planks because I skipped them. So let's get some extras to have. Actually, I'm gonna get some extra logs for the future because there's gonna be some. I need to get the stripped items later in the run, and I may as well just have them on hand. So I just need to do this, planks, trapdoor, and there we go. Next item, we have the crying obsidian. There's a few ways we can get this. Main one, either bartering or a ruined portal. I think a ruined portal will be the better option. The issue is that I don't know how to get back from here with only 2 rockets. I killed that ghast, but I'm just going to try and... if I go this way, I can then start flying this way, and this should bring me most of the way back. And a bunny hop of these. Dolphin dive! Bonk. Okay, I think it's through that way. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, up there. Means the last rocket can get me up to here. And then I need to go through there. Ba-bam. Yeah, I can get crying obsidian in the overworld, so I'm going back. Okay. Where is the nearest ruin portal? I haven't really been keeping track of those. Like, I forgot I needed them. I know there's one in the ocean over that way. So that's a guaranteed one. I'm gonna kill some creepers. Try to get some more gunpowder. Yeah, I think the only ruined portal within any like walking distance of me is the one that's in the ocean, so I have to go over there. I guess we'll start walking that vague direction. Do you need Silk Touch to get Crying Obsidian? I don't think you do. Fix your posture. Thank you. I need that. Creepers. Yay! Kill creeper. Bonk. Oh my god. Quadruple gunpowder from 2 guys. Like, heck yeah. Ouchie. Whee! And I didn't reach. Ah! More mobs than I expected. Let's just keep going, keep going, keep going. Oop, keep it. Bonk. Nope, 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 nope. I'm getting loads of gunpowder today. They're actually being nice to me for once. Bonk. Let's make some... I need more paper, actually. I'm getting down to dregs right now. I have to collect... Wait, I can actually craft paper out and about now. So if I find sugarcane, I can actually just collect it and make it into paper straight out. Oh, fantastic. Having a crafting table is going to really open up this challenge for me. I don't need to keep going back to my base to do any minor crafts and stuff. Okay, is there Crying Obsidian in there? Yes, there is. Incredible news. Okay, I'll use Silk Touch just in case. So I can stand in the thing itself. Ba-ba-da! Let's stand off here. There we go, Crying Obsidian. Next up is the cut items. I can probably just go back into the trial chamber for these. I'm assuming you can get cut items in there. I doubt that it would just be all solid blocks in that in the trial chamber itself. My inventory's getting full, so let's just do some... Oh, too many. Where's the hole? Where's the hole? Where's the hole? Down the hole! Oh, that's wrong. Where's the hole? So here. Also, I need to switch this back and fill my inventory. Ouchie. There we go. Okay, so we need to get ourselves the cut copper varieties. I know cut copper stairs are definitely down here. Cut copper slabs, probably. So I'm assuming regular cut copper is... Yeah, there's loads of it, I think. There's the stairs. The issue is some of these like might be double slabs. I'm assuming they aren't. I feel like Minecraft structures wouldn't do double slabs. I'm gonna go away from all the mobs just so I don't have to deal with them. Let's get to like where can I go? Up here should be fine. Okay. Oh, there's no cut copper. Where's cut? I need cut copper block. That might be it there. I just don't know. I can't tell from just looking. It could be 2 slabs on top of each other. But I think I just need to bite the bullet and do it. We may just need to kill these mobs, honestly. Yeah, let's just kill them all. Then we can start thinking about it more carefully. I keep forgetting I can just one-shot this stuff. Ooh, keys. These keys are actually going to be quite useful. Because I think there's some items that, like, while they're not exclusive to the vaults, they have a good chance of just... You can just get them there. So like, there's a small chance of me just getting stuff I want later on. I've chosen not to think about the heavy core, but we are going to have to get ourselves some ominous bottles at some point and do some ominous trials and try and get ourselves the heavy core, which I don't want to think about. Luckily, we'd have to do that for a while. fine. I need to be careful about those pots because flower pots count as a block. I need to be careful about actually not picking any up. Okay, these ones here, these seem pretty blocky to me. If I break it, that's fully stripped, and it broke into a block. Fantastic. Okay. Cut copper. Now I need to cut copper slab. I saw some of those earlier. Also, there's a key over there. Let me grab this. That is bricks. It's fine. I'm just gonna eat this pork chop. The steak there. Ba-bam. Okay, where was the... I saw cut copper slabs. I just don't know where. Where were they? Here? No, stairs. I think they were up here. Yeah, there they are. Okay, we'll unwax it, just to be safe. And then cut copper. Cut copper slab. And then we need to cut copper stair, which we can get from down here. I've just... Oh, look at these zombies down here. Ouchie. Cut copper stair. Da, da, da. And that's us done with the trial chamber until I think the letter E, where we'll need to get ourselves exposed items, but we can get that when we get that. Something I want to actually check is I want to make sure all of the copper varieties are possible within the trial chamber itself. I may need to actually just craft them and place them around to actually be able to collect it in a reasonable manner. I'll do that off stream because I'm not going to be running into it for a while. I'll just do some research. But I now have the ability to craft every variety of the basic copper item, to my knowledge, I think. Yeah. But okay, so we've got cut red sandstone. Unfortunately, cut red sandstone is going to be impossible, as you can't get any of the red sandstone varieties naturally except from the most basic one. So we need to cut this one. And also same for cut sandstone slab. Or red sandstone slab. But then regular cut sandstone we can do. So we need to go to a desert temple, I think. So, or if not desert temple, go to a village. I know where desert temple is. We'll go there first. But I'm going to quickly drop some items off. Blop, 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 blop. Child keys can go in there. I'm going to put the trident away. I don't need a trident anymore. Put them into there. I need more paper. I'm gonna go collect some paper from the sugarcane farm. Meow. Okay, and then we can actually just craft it up right here. I'm going to keep one crafting table on me. The rest can go in the bundle. Paper! Duh, duh. Put that there. Put that there. I'm just going to chuck out that sugar cane because I don't really need it. So, we need to go get cut sandstone, which should be this way. Yippee! The pace is picking up. The pace is picking up for certain now, which is amazing. And while we fly over, I'm going to update my spreadsheet. So, Crimson Stem done, Crimson Trapdoor done, Crying Obsidian done, Cut Copper done, Copper Slab done, Cut Copper Stairs done. So next is the Cut Sandstones, and then we get into the fun section of doing all of the cyan items, which will range in difficulty. Actually, when we're in the desert, I'm going to have to go collect some cactus, because I need to get green dye. Luckily, I'm allowed to have cactus, since it was the first letter of C. And then once I get green dye, I can make cyan dye. And then, realistically, I can probably just re-dye a lot of the items I've already collected. I went past the desert temple. It was over this way. It was by the jungle, not the mesa. Oh, if only I was allowed to have the red sand. Okay, where was it? It was probably back here. Or not? Where am I? I'm lost. Where's the desert? Oh, we'll find one. It's a desert. They're big enough. I wish there was red desert temples. I think they'd be cool. Like, if a desert temple spawns in a red sand area, it would be a red sandstone temple. There's a ruined portal. I might even find a village. Oh, there we go, desert temple. Okay, cut copper, perfect. There's some here. I wasn't actually confident that it generated in this one, but let's get 4 pieces. One. Oh, that's quick mine. And be careful not to get any of the wrong type. So that's the cut sandstone. But-but-oh! Completed. And then if I go here, I can then craft this into the slab. And there's no stair variant of that, so that is us done with the sandstone stuff. I'm gonna throw out all but one. We're gonna put them into the bundle, and then save them some inventory space. So let's get some cactus, and then we'll take that back. We can go smelt it up somewhere. The issue is I'm gonna have to get a regular furnace, which I'm not allowed to have right now. I need to go find a furnace. Where do you find regular furnaces? I have not thought this through. Surely a structure has a regular furnace, like some village or something. Let me quickly check. Plains, desert, and some savannah village weaponsmiths. Furnaces also generate in some hazard and snowy villages. Okay, so desert villages are actually a good one for me to find. I might even just have a look around the desert for a bit. Actually, cyan beds might be one of the ones that you can just find normally anyway. What's that noise? You hear that? That's like a crunkling. Oh, desert villages just have cyan beds. Okay, let's just go look for a desert village then. I've lost myself on my map. Give me one sec. There I am. Okay, if I go to 656, she says back this way. And hopefully there's going to be a furnace house here as well. There it is. Any of you guys got a chimney? Doesn't look like it, but hopefully they have a bed. Okay, we got green, kind of green. I don't think it's had a bed in it. Why are there so many fishermen in this village? You're in a desert, guys. Cyan bed. Yay! Cyan bed. Lovely. Okay, next is the cyan candle. This is one I'm going to have to craft. I should have brought the candles with me. But I can just go back and do that. I don't see any of the furnace houses here. I might even just do a bit of a desert crawl, look for... I want to get cyan dye, just to save on some trips and stuff later. These all look like just regular houses. There's no, like, workplaces. Okay, let's see. Where's the next nearest village? There's one, two, this way. 1456, 1856. So, like this way. Actually, more like this way. Back past the desert temple. There it is. Any furnace houses? I don't know what they look like is the issue, so... Nope. Nope. Oh, I wish I had hay bale. I want hay bale. I want hay bale. There's a loom. Cartographer. Nope. Oh, there's a cactus there. I'll take the cactus, and I can take some wheat to make into bread later. Yeah, this looks like a bust as well. Is there any more desert villages here, or is this... I think this is genuinely all of them. Okay, we'll just have to hope that Lucky was one of the savannah villages then. I'll fly past all the savannah villages I've run into, and just... I should have checked for furnaces. I feel like I have seen a furnace. But I've also seen smokers and blast furnaces, and you have to have specifically a regular furnace to do cactus. I can't use a blast or a smoker. going the wrong way. It is... Which way is it? This way? This way. Actually, if I want to get a... God, why am I... This way. Let's go past this. There should be a Savannah Village this way. I'm going to try and be careful with my rockets from here. 1824, 608. Well, I don't think there was one here, but I might as well check nonetheless. I think it was a smoker house in this village. Yeah, I think that's a smoker. I'll check though. Ouchie. Yeah, smoker. Actually, one second. Also, I want to just quickly like this song because it's gonna be good for a video. I have in mind. That's why I like using Epidemic, because I'm like finding songs I can use in videos in the future. It was specifically, it said like the stone, or like the, not stonemason, the armorer's house, not like, because the furnace isn't actually a villager workstation. Oh, they're getting freaky at the well. Settle down, fellas. Cartographer. Whoa, people braid. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Hi, I'm CC. Hope you're doing well. We're currently doing my challenge where I'm collecting every block in alphabetical order. We are trying to get the cyan items, which will be the final items of the letter C. And also, actually, I want to check. We should have now hit in... Yeah, we've hit the 150 block total, and we're almost about to hit 200 blocks done. Or 200 blocks, like, thing. Yeah, CC almost done a C. But right now we're looking for a furnace. Because I need to cook up cactus to make cyan dye, and I'm not allowed to make my own furnace. But what were you guys up to? What was the stream today? Big cave. God, I'm not looking forward to doing the deep slate ores. Not looking forward to that at all. Crate building, nice. I've been vaguely learning how to do Axiom recently. In that Sinner just dragged me into a world to try and get me to build with her. And I ended up making a funny slime man, and then that's all I did with it. Building is not my forte. At least not like all the detailing side of things. You don't have to go fast anymore. Yay, you can go regular speed. Yippee. Nope. On that one. No. No. No furnaces. Yeah, it burns. I got to slow down and chill, as the kids say. Yep. Oh, last my blast furnace house. Oh, I just want a furnace. Give me furnace. Okay, let's go kill some creepers while it's nighttime. There's my rocket supplies are down to none. Bonk. Bonk. I don't entirely know how necessary cyan dye is. I know you need it for... I don't think... Actually, do you even need it for candles? I don't think you do. I think you can find cyan candles just around. But I would rather not do that. If I can craft them, I'd rather craft them. So I think I'd rather hunt for a furnace than try... I think Trail Ruins is how you get cyan candles. And I'm like, I don't want to go back there. I'm done with Trail Ruins unless I absolutely need to, you know? Try and get as... I just wish I got looting. It's all. I think it's the only thing I wish I really had right now is looting. Oh, my neck. Actually, getting a furnace is... Or just locating the place for a furnace is actually going to be really important for me to have. because I'll need it to get a few of the other items later in the run as well, like some of the glazed terracottas and stuff. And I'm not going to be allowed to have furnace for a smidge. Oh, no. Oh my god, they were being so friendly to me, giving me all the gunpowder, and now they've stopped. They're going on protest. What do I do? I don't know. I don't really know what to do in this situation if I need furnaces. I wish I'd been paying attention to them in the... Oh. I wish I'd paid attention to the previous villages I've been to. Because on the wiki it says you can only get them in desert, savanna, and I think taiga? Let me check again. Oh, stretch. Everyone stretch and drink and whatnot. Take care of yourself. Okay, you can find them in Snowy House's loot pool. Very helpful game. I can look at the furnace, but I'm not allowed to use it. Oh, because cyan dye comes after cyan candles. Well, no, cyan dye isn't a block. I'm allowed to have cyan dye, I just can't make it because I don't have green dye. And the only way to get green dye is to cook cactuses, which require the furnace. So I have to find a naturally generated furnace. I'm only collecting blocks in alphabetical order, not the items. That's why I'm allowed to use like diamond sword and stuff. So I'm just looking at a bit of like a weird like loop right now, and the only way out of it is just finding the specific village house that has a furnace in it. Snowy Tiger might genuinely be... Oh no, Snowy Tiger... Oh my god! Snowy Tiger is only available in bedrock with furnaces. It's only smokers in the Java edition. Whoop. I'll check once it's become daytime again, and we can... Whoa, full gold guy. Bonk. Nope. Bonk. Parity. Bonk. Did you know that in the bedrock version of the game, if you kill like mobs in a raid, there's a small chance that they will give you enchanted books. Very, very strange thing to have different. Bonk. But I like it though. I think it's interesting. Oh, I need to sleep because of the phantoms. Okay, before the night fully ends, I do want to sleep just so I don't have to deal with phantoms anymore. Bonk. Oop, that guy's just disappeared. Whee! I need to make my copper skin. I still haven't made my copper skin yet. I want to make a skin that matches my new cape. Okay, some creepers over here. We'll get these guys, and then we'll EP, because it's getting a bit later. And then... Oh. Bonk. And bonk. Oop, one more. And bonk. That's another one. Bonk. 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 I'm so fascinated to know what my final like creeper killed stat's gonna be. It's probably gonna be something silly. It's like in the hundreds. Boing, boing, boing. Okay, let's go. Let's just quickly do a little sleepy out in the middle of the thing. So that's gonna look crazy. They're gonna be so weird. So much flying. Okay, I'm gonna go do a little item drop off back at the my little base house, and then we shall go on a village crawl looking for a ferni. I'm gonna check just in case I have green dye somehow, like from loot. I don't think you can get green dye from loot though, so bonk. 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 We got loads of gunpowder there. Fantastic. There's 41 rockets. Most I've had in a while. Double check. Yeah, you can't do that. That's a shame. Okay, that can go in there. I'm gonna empty out that Honestly, I don't really have much to drop off here. Yeah, I can just head out straight away. Okay, let me check my map and see where all of the villages is. Over 2k creepers. Let's have a look at the number right now. Creepers killed. Mobs. I have killed 285. Creeper farm when? Genuinely was thinking about it, because like the issue is if I did a creeper farm now, I'd have to kill them manually. Until I get the access to hoppers. I guess I could do the old method of sending the items out of a loaded chunk, but I can't be bothered. It sounds like a lot of work. Okay, so I need... Let's read the wiki again. Furnaces can be found in plains, deserts, and some savannah village weaponsmiths. Furnaces generate in some houses in Snowy Village and in one of the Tiger and Snowy Tiger villages. You can also generate in ancient cities and trail ruins, and one furnace generates in every igloo. Igloo? Where's the nearest igloo? There's an igloo quite near me. Let's go to an igloo. I forgot about them being a thing at all. So 2,840, negative 440. So it's pretty much directly this way. Campfire. I can use the campfires to kill them, but the issue is the items will just sit there on the floor. I'd have to get like a hopper to pick them up, or just stay there myself, which honestly wouldn't be too bad. The issue is there were some issues with it because like at the time when I needed them initially, I needed like carpets. Snow golems are the best way of making them, and I can't have snow blocks. So I'd have to do is a cat-based farm. It just doesn't seem like it's worth the time, in my opinion. My armor is getting beaten up. I might actually repair it. Okay, 2840, negative 440. So about 1,000 blocks this way. Whew. Hydration check. Where is Ig? There's Ig. We can do our cooking. Yippee! Perfect. There's also a crafting table. It's actually not a bad starting spot. I like that it uses a redstone torch as well to show that like it's not as hot as a regular torch, so it doesn't melt the ice. That's a fun little detail. I never noticed that before. Okay, so I cook all of this cactus. There's no reason for me not to. I should have bought cornflowers for me. I don't think you can get them in this biome. I need to get blue dye. I didn't bring the candle! God damn it! What's wrong with me? I'm built wrong. I'm just not thinking at all. Okay, green dye. Realistically, I only need like 8 pieces, probably, of like green dye. Not even... I only need 4 pieces of green dye, like 8 pieces of cyan total, so... I don't need to wait for all of this to cook. I shall read a message while I wait. 1 second. Okay, this should be enough, I think. Because I need... How many cyan items do I actually need? 1, 2, 3... about 10 at most. So yeah, this is enough. Okay, I'm gonna head back. Yippee! Wait, no. I need green dye for lime later on. I'll have access to an actual furnace then, but I may as well get the green dye now. And not... I can deal with waiting for a bit. I guess. Also, actually... does this place have the basement? Which one is the basement block? This one? No. This one? Yeah, it has the basement. Does the basement have any unique blocks, actually? Oh, you could have got. I could have gotten the chisel stone bricks from here. Look. I can also get the cracked stuff. Neat. Neat. Back up. I don't think I really need that at all, but it's just cool that it exists. Okay, that's enough now. Off we go. So I need to get cyan candle, I can do. Cyan carpet, I can do. Cyan concrete, I'll have to miss. Concrete powder as well, I'll have to miss out on. They can't be gotten naturally, and I don't have the ability to craft them yet. Cyan glazed terracotta. That is one that I think you can just find in specific villages. If not, I'm pretty sure I have found... I forgot that doesn't pause the game. I might have found... I found cyan terracotta in a... that's grey. Light blue. Oh, that's white, actually. Let's hope that it's in a structure, otherwise... Uh-oh. I do not want to have to do another village hunt. That sounds awful. Oh god. Black, cyan, light blue, light grey, orange, and yellow can be found in trail ruins. I need to go back to a trail ruins. I don't wanna go to trail ruins. They're scary. They make me fail my challenges, and that's rude. Okay, I need cornflowers now, and my candles. Where have I put all of my candles? Well, it's not all of them. Actually, I could just re-dye this candle and that counts. So I just need a cornflower. I can use lapis, that works as well. Okay. Blue dye, green plus blue equals cyan. Candle plus cyan equals candle. Da da da! Next is wool carpet. I can do that. I can just re-dye this black carpet. Luckily, a lot of the dyed items I can just recycle. Next is cyan concrete. I can't do concrete or concrete powder. The next is cyan glazed terracotta. I think I've definitely found this in the trail ruins. I just need to go back and look. So that'll be over this way. Where was it? It's on like one of the raised areas, I think. It's like up here-ish. There it is. Okay, inventory is full. Ah! Inventory is full. I'm going to switch my lava bucket to here. I don't know if this is the one that had glazed terracotta. I feel like I have seen the item though. Okay, it's mobs down here, so I need to be careful. That's regular cyan terracotta though, so I can go there if I want to get that rather than having to go to the village. I don't think it was this specific one is the issue. I have to check which specific structure in here has it, because it might be one of the ones where it's like a minimal amount. Yeah, we got black, we got red. Yeah, this looks like a bust. Let me go to the wiki. I want to check the structure blueprints and then figure out which structure blueprint has specifically... Because some of them might also be hidden under the floor. Cyan glazed terracotta. It's only... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Sorry, I need to show you this. Let me quickly just block myself into a hole. This might be the worst one I've gotten so far in terms of structure. Main screen full. Look at this. The only single one that has cyan glazed terracotta is this. Is a single piece in decor number 6. Where the hell does decor number 6 spawn? What part of the structure is this? Insane ad timing. No! How do I even find that? I'll show you guys in a sec again once you escape the ads. Okay, I'm just checking. How does decor generate? The trial rooms are structures that generate mostly underground with only the top of the tower above the ground. The ruins resemble small ancient elements. Each trial room's main road that connects multiple small buildings in a central tower of stained terracotta and glazed terracotta. The tip of which is the only part that actually does not tend to enter the ground. Adjacent to the tower generates 2 rooms and sometimes other small buildings and a decor made out of mud bricks and terracotta. Most of the structure is buried in gravel, dirt, and coarse dirt, as well as suspicious gravel, which may lead to So apparently they generate directly at the start. I just don't understand like how this works. Like if let me quickly go back onto the main full screen. So there's in total there are 7 decors. I want to see if I can find this decor in this one and know whereabouts it generates. So this one is red terracotta on like in a rectangle. Oh, thank you for the follow, Nora. Welcome in. This one has a cross of white terracotta. This one's just a pile of gravel. I don't really see how that's decor. This one's a pile of gravel with white and blue terracotta. This one has a bit of red. This one has the cyan, which I need. And then this one has 2 blocks of coal. Where the hell does this generate in this specific biome or specific structure? I don't know anything about trail ruins. Where would it be? It said it'd be like connected to the main room. This is a small room. This is also a small room. That's just an actual mesa biome. Before I do too much more. Yeah, you can't get glazed terracotta in any of the loot pools. So this is the only way aside from villager trading, but I don't think I found cyan glazed terracotta through villager trading is the issue. So this is the only way we can do this. I just don't know where it's going to generate. Let's go find other trail ruins and see if this one, that one has a more obvious decor location. There's another trail ruins over this way. I don't know where exactly it was, but it was roughly around where it was on the edge of a birch forest. Actually, it was pretty close to where I was doing the drowned killing. Let's pass this bit. He's around here-ish. Along this coast. There it is. Now he's plop. Okay. There's the yellow glazed. Should be really careful about mobs here. This is going to be entirely encased, so there's a good chance this is going to be teeming with mobs. My mesh is full, so it's fine if the thing explodes. This is the one that was waterlogged, yeah. This is it. This is the decor. This is the exact shape of the decor. Okay, so this is where it would roughly generate. It's like right off the main bit. So it's along the roads. Did I find cyan? I don't think I ever found cyan through the villages. I feel like I would have taken the screenshot if I had. I'm gonna quickly check in my picture folder again. There's blue. There's white and green. There is grey and light blue. This was just a screenshot of a guy. I don't know what he has to trade is the issue. I could go and check, but I doubt it's useful. Negative 292, negative 2126. Where is that in relation to me right now? Very far away. Good to know. Oh, CC, I wish you had a brain. There's also this guy, but there's no coordinates of this guy, so very useful. Very useful. What do we do? What do we do? We have two choices. We can either go villager hunting, or we can go trail ruin hunting. Neither sound particularly entertaining. I might go to that villager just out of sheer curiosity. So it's this way. I think that's probably my best bet, and if I can't, if he doesn't have it, then I'll just go to a, I'll just go trail ruins hopping. I think that's the best option. Because I would prefer not to do the backup method again. The backup method of trading with villagers kind of sucked, and it's very slow. Not that like trail ruins are quick. Okay, I know which village this was actually. It's like way over the ocean is the issue. So time for a fly. It'll be this way. Which one was it specifically? I think it was the one that was like closest to me. It was like right on the coast. It should be like coming up soon. I think it's like on the next section of land. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. It should be this way. Oh, I need more gunpowder. Maybe Cooper Farm isn't a bad idea. It's this way. There we go. I think it's this one here. Where is the... There. What does you have? Oh my god, they're on the floor still. Can't reach you. Check his mindless. You have grey. Okay, let's just do the... What are you doing? Okay, I know what you have now. I'm like 90% sure that the villagers probably don't have anything too much better. Wait. So where is the nearest? So there's a few trail ruins to the west of here. I'm gonna quickly hop between these two villages just to be safe. Make sure that neither of these ones have useful blacksmith guys, if they do, or stonecutters or whatever the hell they're called. Where is? Does this one even have one? This one might not have a stonemason. I don't think this one did actually. And the next one should be the last one that I did, which I think I had to take a screenshot of, so... Yeah, maybe cooked here. You should be in here. Red and green. Okay, yeah, no. Well, I guess we're doing trail ruins. Yippee! So where's the nearest one? Negative 1453, negative 2381. Luckily, I don't need to actually... how long stream for? Not really sure. My goal is to try and finish the letter C today. That's like the minimum goal for me. But cyan glazed terracotta might end up being a problem for that. It's one that I knew was possible, but I never actually checked how possible. It's I need to go about 150 blocks this way. I'll probably say like another hour or so to stream though. Negative 1453, 2381. Oh, it's in the water. Oh, there. Okay, interesting. Okay, inventory is completely full. I have a lava bucket. I have flint and steel. I'm gonna switch to my chest plate. Well, I guess let's just go decimate a ancient city. Ancient ruin falls to my hand. Okay. So I think it's probably going to be along the main path, the main road, which is not that way. So I'm looking for cyan, glazed terracotta. So if you see a creeper face, let me know. Hopefully not like a scary one. I need to mend my shovel again. Luckily it's got mending on it. Okay, that's light grey. Ouchie. Let's get the crap out of me there. I think it is this way actually. Okay, please, 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 please. I don't know what the odds on this are going to be. We got blue and white, that's not it. We've got white again. This is a decor. That's a decor. So that is a fail on that one. There's a bit more to explore, but I don't think it's what I want. Something I'm willing to do as well is just to be 100% safe and stuff. I want to... where's the water going from? Yeah. I'm tempted just to free cam it, just to be 100% safe, but we'll do that only if I need to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the decor, but can you get more than one decor per trail rune? It says a decor. On the wiki it says a decor. So, I'm assuming it's one per trail ruin, so this one's a bust. That's the room. Yeah, okay, I think this one's a bust. Let's go to the next one, I guess. This is such a weird, nebulous kind of item. Yeah, I wanna mend my shovel. Awkward. Awkward, awkward, awkward. Okay, next one is to the one to the north. I'm gonna go to the north one first, just because the fed's out the way. Negative 1379, negative 2899. So it's pretty much just directly this way. Negative 2899, so it's more like this way. I've probably got one more trail ruins in this shovel before it breaks. Luckily it's midday, so it should be getting nighttime by the time I'm done. It should be around here somewhere. Blue chicken. 1379. Negative 2889. There it is. Okay. Inventory full. Shovel out. Gonna dig straight down here, because I know it's not in that section. think it's that way. I want to be really careful here. The shovel's getting dicey. Might try to stick to the edges just to be safe. I think that was a decor. I think that one's a bust as well. Crap. Keep going just to be safe. There's a room. Is this decor as well? This might be decor as well. Yes, it is. Okay, so you can get more than one decor per Trail Ruins. So it's just along this main road. I know how this spawns now. There's still a chance for me to find it in this specific one. Not here. This is a... Yeah, this is also decor. Okay. So I think I found all of them except the one I need. Wonderful. Okay, this is done. I need to leave before my shovel breaks. Yeah, I found all the stuff here. It's just this bit. That's the main central room, so that's not what I want. Okay, I'm done here. Let's get out. And then I want to kill some mobs to fix my shovel up. Luckily it's got mending, so I don't need to be too worried about it. I might have... Wait, I have diamonds. Did I bring my anvil with me? I did. I could just repair it here. I might as well just repair it directly with diamonds. 1, 2, 3. This might break the anvil. Nope, we're fine. Whoa, hello, hello. Thank you for the raid, Brilzy. Welcome in. Hi, I'm Cece. We're currently doing a challenge where I'm trying to collect every block in alphabetical order. And it is... That's still chipped. Still chipped? That's still chipped. Wonderful. It's going. It's going. We're trying to basically... Yeah, we're currently on the letter C. We're doing cyan glazed terracotta. The only way to get it is through the... The only way to do that is through the trail ruins, or trading with villagers, but I've sworn off trading with villagers because they suck and are doo-doo. So we're hunting between all the trail ruins in this area. There's another one about 500 blocks that way. But what were you guys up to on stream? Like, what was happening? Hope you had a good one. Since in the best way ever. Yeah, it's been a roller coaster of a journey. Actually, what's my number at? My number right now is... Oh, I can skip a few items. Collect completed cyan bed, completed cyan candle, completed cyan carpet, concrete I had to skip, concrete pad I had to skip, glazed terracotta is what I'm on right now. So we have collected 157 blocks, and we've had to skip 47. Not bad. I'm actually surprised the number's that high. I assumed it would have swayed more towards skipping, but nope. We have been accomplishing most of the things. That also means we have almost reached our 1/3 milestone. We've way past the quarter of the way there, which is fantastic. Oh, that's pad snow. Okay, I'm wanting... What was the exact coordinates of the thing? -2163, 2579. I hate pads. Oh, that's my free cam. Ah, every button but. But how big is this padded snow pile? How do I get round it? Oh, whatever. It's gonna fly. Oh no! That could have been bad. Didn't like that. That was scary. If I died there, that would have been awful. Trying to get back here would be a nightmare. I hate padded snow. I hate padded snow. I hate padded snow. I don't know if building over it. I feel like I can just do that. Did I ever actually start my stream on YouTube? Okay, I did. I wasn't sure if I ever pressed the button. My brain just suddenly clocked that. Wait a second. 2-5. Okay, I'm pretty much this. I've actually gone past it this way, so it's just running this direction now. Eat the steak. Keepers, get some more gunpowder. Okay, pretty much just this way now. Bonk. 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 About 200 blocks. And I got one piece of gunpowder. Wow, what a bounty. That was unnecessary. I thought I had to do that. Whoa, chicken horde. There's loads of them. I should be getting experience actually. Keep forgetting about that. Why are there so many chickens? About 100 more blocks. Ooh, big mountain. This could be good to getting Deep Slate Emerald, but I need to find like the widest mountain I can, for getting the Deep Slate ores, because I want to do a bit of strip mining to get them, and the more surf. Oh, there we go. There's the trail ruins. Bonk. Inventory is full. I need to eat. I'm going to eat this last bit of bread just to top off the hunger, and then we're going to do that. I need to make rockets now, otherwise I can't get out. Easily, at least. Okay, let's head on down. Inventory's full? Yeah. Okay, and then we just need to go down the central block, which I think is this one. We're down here now. We need to head down this road over here and just hope that we find cyan glazed terracotta. Or find any room. Why is there nothing connected to this one? That's a room, so not that one. So if anyone new, bit of context, we're looking for cyan glazed terracotta, which can only be found within the specific decor number 6 in a trail ruins. Unfortunately, we just found decor number whatever. Not the right one, at least. I don't know what the odds are exactly. There's another decor, so that's another fumble. And I think that's the end of the road. Okay, that's another dead one. Might be able to get the core connected to a room. I don't know if that's how it works. I don't think it does. I think this is dead. Okay, let's get out. We'll go look for the next one. Whoop. Okay, next one is at -1779, -2163. Actually, that might be the one I just did. I think the next one is like more south from that. We'll get that one first, so we can go south from there. This way. This is not as bad. Well, I'm not going to say too much, but the worst ones we've gotten so far are the trail ruins. I think trail ruins are my least favorite part of this challenge. They kind of stinky. Oh, I love this biome. This biome is so beautiful. This way. -1779. I went too far. It was back this way. Yeah, I think this is actually a new one. But I really should be marking these up on the map. Be getting to. We have 2163. It might be in the water. It might be over here. Wait, is this on this island? That's sick. Oh, it's not. That's a shame. Dude, where is it, though? Oh, there, it is on the island. It's there. Oh, great. It's in the water, though. That's going to make life a bit more awkward. Let's just quickly do this. We'll quarantine it off, and then... I don't have enough rockets to get out of here, so I have to build my way out. But we'll just go straight down this central bit. Inventory is full. Oh, great. With that being waterlogged. Okay, let's just do that. And I think this is the way I need to go. Come on, gambling. Let's go gambling. Nope, that's another decor right there. That's a room. I'm getting used to the types of structures in this place. That's kind of sad. Room. And dead end. Wonderful. Okay. We have one more go in this biome before we run out of them. Maybe something over here? No. Yeah, I think I think this one's the best. Actually, just purely out of curiosity. Need to build out. Purely out of curiosity. I should be able to see cyan glazed terracotta if it was here. I want to see, like, am I being stupid? But yeah, so I was right. That's the room. Yeah, I think I've been correct in my assumption. So that's at least a cool bit of knowledge I've gained. So there's one more in this biome specifically at negative 1600, negative 1874. Let me go this way. Come on, let's go. Please, 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 please. And I'm gonna kill those cows along the way as well. Because I need some more food. Ouchie. Bonk. I need you. Hello. Goodbye. There we go. I have some more num-nums. Negative 1634, negative 1874. Not too far out. I can just walk this one. Don't need my rockets at all. I think I can just craft this. It'd be so much easier. Okay, negative 1874, negative 16. So you go this way. Should be pretty much in a straight line from here. About there it is. Blue terracotta. Okay, inventory is full. Nom, 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 nom. Which should be directly down here. Okay, nice. And then it will be this way. I don't think it is this way. I think this is the small road. It's a room. It's a dead end, so it's this way. There we go. Oh, it goes into a cave system. Interesting. Does that make my life easier or harder? That's a decor. This is a room. Come on, I think I literally have found every decor except from the one I need. That's just an actual dirt patch. That's another decor. God damn it! No, I thought that was it. I thought that was it. No. Nope. There's another decor. You've got to be kidding me. What is that? Okay, I think it's another dead one. Wonderful. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna show you on the wiki exactly what the one I'm looking for is, to show you just how obscene this has been. What the heck have I done this? There you go. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Okay, if I go to... So, go to... Listen to... Here? No, here. There it is. Main screen full. Okay, so there is in total 7 decors. We have this one, the red terracotta. I found this one a few times. I haven't found this one yet. I found the pile. I found this pile which has 2 white terracotta and a blue terracotta. I found that one a few times. I found this specific red terracotta one a lot. What I'm looking for is 3 bricks, 4 slabs on top, and then 4 brick stairs. So that's why it's like I can use free cam to see it, because there's air gaps. It's the only decor that has air gaps. So like, that's why I saw these walls and thought it was what I was looking for. Because I saw air gaps. But yeah, this one doesn't have anything. It's all light blue. It's like, and you can only get the decor along this main road here. So yeah, we're done. Unfortunately, that was the last trail ruins in this specific biome. Where's the next nearest one? The next nearest one is... Okay, it's a few thousand blocks to the southwest. Honestly, I might even just start using free play for, or like the free cam, just to look at them just to save time again. Because there's so many. Okay, so I need to go southwest. Southwest. I don't want to skip it. Honestly, maybe even doing a village. I don't have any emeralds on me, so doing a village would be annoying. I want to try and avoid villages as much as I can. There's a few items where I can get the... I'm pretty sure I actually killed a cyan guy at one point. Because I was like, oh, you can get it from trail ruins. I'll do it from the trail ruins. And I was like, nope. I never actually checked to see how difficult it was in said trail ruins. So that was a mistake on my point. My bad. Okay, so what's the exact coordinates I'm going for? Negative 3,200. Oh boy. Okay. We're going on a walk. Oh, my armor's getting nasty. You know what? I don't want to lose my helmet. It's a really good helmet. So I'm going to use my last diamonds to... That's not how you do that. 1, 2, 3. That gets it most of the way there. And that didn't... Oh, this is now a damaged anvil. I'm not allowed to pick it up anymore. Rest in peace, anvil. It was nice knowing you. Hello, Roots. How you doing? You still live? Yes, I am. We're currently looking for cyan glazed terracotta, and it's going... Not well, it's just going. We've gotten unlucky. There's only a single structure in the trail ruins that has cyan glazed terracotta, and I've just gotten really unlucky. Yeah, it's always trail ruins. Okay, I need to get to like negative 3,000, and my light just probably not going to last that far. Whee! Whee! Oh, oh, oh. Once we get to letter H, this will be a thing of the past. We'll be done with having to look for specific structures with each of the terracottas. I can start doing another method, which will be using the hopper, the crafter, and the furnaces. I just don't know how many items I have to do along the way. Luckily, some of the other ones, I think like lime is a lot easier to get. The glazed terracotta. I think these items alone probably are adding like dozens of hours to this run. Negative 3,200. We're getting there. Okay, I think it should be straight this way from here on. Yippee, yippee, run away, yippee. I could do a villager again. I just don't want to. I don't want to do villager. I don't want to do villager. I don't want to. About 500 blocks this way. I see you making an entire bubble column way of the needed items of the charge chamber hover to autocraft them. That's how I'll have to do it until I get access to the hopper itself. I'm gonna see if I can find a trail ruins, a trial chamber directly beneath a mesa. That would be the easiest way of me doing that. Once I get to the letter H, then I can just do it whenever I want, wherever I want. The thing is, with Glacier Card, I also need a furnace, so I can't even do it till I get the letter F. Unless I decide to... Yeah, I just have to get a furnace for that. So regular terracotta can be solved with just the crafter, which I have gone past. I have gone... no, I don't think you can blast terracotta. I think blast furnace only works on ingots and ores. And then also like the netherite scrap stuff. I don't think it works on... It might work. I never really tested. Okay, we're almost here. Negative 1,037. Need to get a bit more this way, and then we should be pretty much sorted. Negative 1037. Oh, please don't be in the water again. It's in the water again. Okay, great. Means it's gonna be waterlogged down there. Not fun. That's fine. Let's just craft some more planks. Center of the block should be here. Inventory is full. Down we go. Okay, so you can only find Cyan Glaze Terracotta on the main roads, so not that way. Not that way. This way. So looking along the edges for decor number 6. Sequel to Mambo number 5. Gravel. Ugh. Okay, it's a room. My greatest enemy. The thing is, as we get further and further, the less dangerous gravel become. Oh, wait. No, I don't think this is it. It's in the room. Ah, damn it. Got excited there. Note red. Okay, so it's bricks with a cyan glaze terracotta attached to it. This is a long road. Oh. No, this is coal. Damn it! Wrong decor, wrong decor. Ah! For God's sake. Another fail. I think I'll do a quick pass along the way back. Yeah, I think that's a fail. Okay, we'll also do a quick free play shot just to be safe, though I don't think it's gonna matter. There's Navel in this one. Nice. I've never seen this room before. That's a new one for me. Yeah, so the coal is decor. This one just didn't have many attachments to it. The next one is directly to the west, so that way. Let's start going. Da, 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 da. 35, 38. And I might try and get some gunpowder while it's nighttime. Is it a creeper? That's a creeper. Creeper! Come give me a hug. Bonk. 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 We'll get some more food while we're here. No. Aww. Wait. Haha, didn't burn it. Okay, there we go. Got 14 food. Let's keep going. I think it's in that jungle over there. Bonk. Oh, bonk. The way my luck goes up and down, was today alone, we got channeling on our first attempt in a stronghold, and then now we've got cyan glazed terracotta on our 6th attempt. Well, not even got it yet. It's always the things you don't expect to hit the button. Okay, 35, 38. There it is. Okay, no mobs around. So I think it should be underneath here. Inventory is full. Gonna make a few more planks. Down we go. The side room. I don't think this is the main road. I think it's the back road. You go the other way. It's over here. Okay. Let's explore. That's the coal again. God damn it. I'm getting intimately familiar with all of the decors. That's a room. How tall was that gravel? It's a room. That's a decor. And I think this is a dead end. Oh wait, it's still going. And it stopped. Okay. Wonderful. Yippee. Wahoo and all that. Okay, attempt number next, I guess. Where did I come in from? Here it is. Okay, we'll do a quick free cam just to be safe. Nope. I would be able to see it. It's one of the few ones I can see through the walls. Okay, next trail ruins is to the northwest. Negative. Oh! Okay, this way, to the northwest. Eat steak. Fly. Okay, so it's a negative 39.71, negative 14.21. Climb the divide. Let's keep going this way for a bit and we'll eventually run into it. Actually, I'm gonna make some rockets. I was gonna try and save them, but for jungles, I'll use them. I have some sense of urgency. Okay, negative 3971, negative 1421. Ah! The new way that Elytras interact with vines makes this a bit more awkward. Ouchie. Okay, inventory is full. I'm gonna kill this funky fella. And his friend. Okay, inventory's full. There we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Good thing that wasn't a creeper. That's the room. This is, I think, the back path. So that means the main road's this way. Through this wall. That's a decor right there. God damn it. This is a room. That's a decor. Found it! Finally! Okay, let's burn all the stuff. I'll let that flow for a bit. Oh my god. How many attempts was that? Oh, okay. I need to be really careful. I do not want to be picking up dirt or gravel at this point. I'm going to F3B it just to be 100% safe. There's nothing caught in any of the nooks and crannies, is there? No, nothing in there, there. Okay. Perfect. Oh, thank God. Cyan Glazed Terracotta is done. The next one is Cyan Sugar Box. Can't do it. Next one after that is Cyan Stained Glass. I do not remember. I've gotten so distracted by this one, I forgot about the next ones. Cyan Stained Glass, and also the Glass Pane. We may as well check at the same time. Magenta, brown, black, light grey, and white can generate naturally. They're the only colours that generate naturally. So, I can't get the Stained Glass. What about Glass Pane? Stained Glass Pane, natural generation. Magenta, brown, black, light grey, and white can generate naturally, but also they can be found. Wait, this is a glass. I was looking at the same one twice. See, let's look at Glass Paint. You can find orange, yellow, red, brown, and white in natural generation, and then within the loop pool of a trail ruins, you have blue, light blue, magenta, pink, purple, red, and yellow. So no cyan, unfortunately, which means we're going to have to skip it. So we got to skip stained glass and the glass paint, which you can barely see on the icon. And next is cyan terracotta, which you could possibly find in this very trail ruins, but I'd rather head home and do it in the safe one, I think. Inventory is full. I can do a quick little scan because there's the starting rooms over here that had the chance to have cyan in it, but I've already found one that definitely has cyan in, and it's pretty close to where I started, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I just don't want to be here. I'm worried. Oh, okay. That was a surprising detour. So we need to head back to 0, roughly, when there is a Trail Ruins next to my base, which has cyan glaze, or cyan regular terracotta. Thank God. Thank God. So it is to be southeast-ish. Okay, I don't have much durability on this, but as long as I can get to the ocean, I can just take a boat from there. Oh, the ocean's way too far. Okay, yeah, I doubt I'm going to reach the ocean. I'd do some walkies, but that's fine. So how's everyone else's day been? This has been a real roller coaster of a day, I feel. It's not had any like insanely hard, just unfortunate luck. But also some really good luck, so it's been like a nice balance. Ooh, right into that. But we're only 2 items away from completing the letter C. We just have cyan terracotta, cyan wool, and then we're done. Actually, it's damaged anvil, so I could go get that anvil again, but I'll just make a new one. We should be getting somewhat close to the ocean. What's my durability like? It's fine. Okay. Keep going this way. I'm gonna follow the river just in case I do just fall. Here's the ocean. I have a boat as well, so... Well, that's not ocean, that's river. The last 2 rockets. Okay, this should be the ocean. We'll try and get as far as we can with the rockets we have. And there it goes. Okay. Time to go sailing. Come sail away. Come sail away. Come sail away with me. Need to get 700, negative 300. So, oh, we're not too far. Yesterday, I actually got the new Pokemon game, and I've been playing that. It's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. It's less catching focus than I thought, because it's Pokemon Legends that Legends Arceus was like really focused around like catching Pokemon, but this one feels more about fighting, which is still fun. It's like I like the fighting system, and I've had some cool moments so far. But honestly, the best thing about it so far is the fashion. I've been enjoying just making cool outfits and taking photos of Pokemon. But I'm still very early. I don't know how long it is actually. I've not really looked into it. I don't want to know. I've been trying to avoid spoilers so badly. But people just post stuff onto Twitter and it's like, look at this thing in the game. It's like, ah. Jerks. How dare they have fun and experience the game with each other. Where's my water gone? I've misplaced my water. There it is. Hydration check, everyone. We're getting there. Only 1,000 blocks out now. But also yesterday we watched Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. We did like a wait. Oh, I was like, where's the ruin? Where's the portal? It's like I just saw the Netherrack, but I couldn't see the obsidian. There's like barely any left. Okay, we've hit land, but we can keep going. This should be ocean past it. There's an ocean ruins here. It's not the right one to get sniffer eggs though, so I have to find a different one when I get to that point. Sniffer eggs can be an interesting one to get. Not hard, just interesting. Oh God, I'm getting tired. What I'm gonna do is gonna finish off the letter C today, and I'm gonna see how far I can make it into the letter D. Also, my music stopped. I wondering why it felt quiet. My music ended. Why do you do the thing that you do? I guess we'll just put on some this, sure. Oh, there's land. Yay! Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. And then the actual Trail of Ruins is going to be over in the... Whoa. Oh my god, that was close to being bad. That boat is gone forever. If I picked that sand up, that would have been so tragic, being so close to the... Didn't pick it up, did I? No. Oh my god. Ooh! Okay, lesson learned. Don't use a shovel to make a boat. Especially not in F5. I guess we just head straight to the Trail of Ruins. You get some experience. Yay, experience. That'll get me so far. Whoa, 5 durability, let's go. Take that off just to be safe and not waste any. Actually, what I could do is stop by the village and get my spare elytras. Nah, it's fine. Shouldn't be too far out the way, actually. Kill you. Nope, kill you. Oh, I didn't get experience because I didn't hit him. Never mind. I'm checking like every cave I see just to see if I can see like deep slate coal down at the bottom. Let's fly over this. We're so close, we're so close, we're so close. And all I need to do is just... I like how I got all that like cyan dye, or green dye for cyan dye, and then I ended up using 1 piece. I'll end up, by the end, probably using 2 pieces. What a haul. All I need to do is just dye a sheep, and then we'll be done with the cyan section, or just the C section entirely. The operation will be over. It was up here somewhere. I see mobs to kill. Yay, experience, experience, experience. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, I don't know specifically where this was, I've forgotten. He's like here-ish. It was next to an azalea tree. There it is. I think it's my first time going on foot. It's the thing. Jump. Bonk. Here it is. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the one that has cyan terracotta. I may be mistaken. Oh, here it is. This is cyan, right? Like 99% sure this is the cyan. Okay, we'll get this one here. Ba-ba-da! Oh, that's cyan terracotta. And now we're on to cyan wool, which will just be dyeing a sheep and shearing it. And then we'll be done. We'll be done! Oh, what a glorious day it'll be. Okay, let's just go find a sheepy then. I saw a few on the way past. I killed one of them, but I think that's another one off to the side. Where's the sheep? And then once we finish off the wool, then we can make a backup and we have a safe spot. And I think we are now done. That this will be us finishing off the longest letter in terms of like, or the letter with the most amount of items. Which is like, it's for this being like the longest one, it has been surprisingly quick. I was not expecting to get through it as fast as I did compared to the other letters. I do have my shears. So we get cyan wool. Put that into there, and boom! We have finished the letter C! Yay! Yay! Oh my god! What a miracle. I am so happy. So we're going to head back to the base, and then from there what we'll do is we're going to do as many letters, or many items from the letter D as I can before, once we hit like a roadblock, I think as well end off. there's a village over there. So the first item, I think, yep, is damaged anvil. So I need to make a new anvil because I did actually leave my other one behind. Bonk, bonk. Take that pork. I probably should be getting experience, shouldn't I? Bonk! I need creepers as well. So the letter D is going to be one that's going to really open up the world to me a bit, because I'll finally get access to dirt! What a luxury! I'll no longer have to be so scared of every single block on the surface. Oh, okay, skeleton. Where's our skeleton? There you are. Okay, let's make ourselves an anvil. We'll just drop it against the wall for a bit. Yippee! Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Oop, hello zombies. Need the experience, so I don't mind. Let's get some more mobs as well. My lecture's about a quarter repaired. Oh, I found out a fact recently that has made me realize why I might not be that good at PvP with shields. And it's that you can actually switch items while holding up the shield. I had no idea. I always like I held up the shield, I put it down, switched to my weapon, and then hit. And it's like, I always wondered why I always lost duels. I said, no wonder, because I just let my guard down for no reason. So that's explained a bit about me. It doesn't explain why I still suck at like regular PvP, but hey, it's at least I've learned a little bit about myself, about the game. Okay, so, don't worry about it. It's fine. 1, 2, 3. This is my event top. We don't use shields in events. Like no event uses them, at least not to my knowledge. So it's just like it's not something I ever practice. The only time I use shields is in survival, where I don't really care that much, or in like the backyard hunters. Does Bind Battle? Oh yeah, Bind Battle does have shields. That's true, but I never get to use the kit I want to use. Okay, we need a break our anvil, but not fully. Ah, that's an issue. It didn't actually break. It just kind of dropped on the floor. Luckily, the anvil is nice enough to make it so the 3 stages go in alphabetical order. This might take a while, so bear with me. If I can make it drop from first, I can do it from here, 1 block higher. Come on. Okay, that's chipped. There we go, damaged. And we will have the first letter from the letter D. Yippee! Next is the Dark Oak Door. Well, we've hit a roadblock, because I'm going to have to go to the Woodland Mansion for that. I don't want to right now. So, thank you all so much for joining today. That was a very quick letter D. Out of curiosity, if you're interested, let's have a quick look at the letter D as a whole. We've got the Dark Oak items, which require, like, the mansion, and actually, shipwrecks also have them, but I'll do that next time. All the Dark Oak items, Then we've got Dark Prismarine, so to go to a ocean monument. Got all the varieties of that. Daylight Sensor, which I don't know if I can get. I'll have to look into that one. All the dead corals. We get Decorated Pot, finally. Deep Slate, and then we enter into all the bricks and stuff. And then we get into the Deep Slate ores. This is going to be this item here. Oh boy. And then once we do the Deep Slate ores, we have just the tiles, some random stuff here and there. And then once we get to Dropper, that's Dispenser, dragon egg, dragon head, dried gas, dried kelp, deep slate, or not deep slate, dripstone. And then we finally reach the item which will change the run. The final letter of D, dropper. That puts us into... And once we get the dropper, this will let us craft the crafter. And then the crafter is obviously going to be a massive deal for this challenge. Maybe not straight away, but it will be in the long run. But we'll get to that as we get to that. For now, I hope you guys had a wonderful time. Let's go find someone to raid into. I'm not sure who's alive right now. I know there's like an event happening right now. Well, I know Chamber Trials was happening. I don't know if it still is. Looks like it ended, because I'm going to guess it's ended based on that Jojo is now playing Angry Birds. How about I raid... Who's live? Honestly, it's been a while since I've raided into Jojo. Let's go see some Angry Birds. So I hope you all had a wonderful time. I'll be back again with some more of this, definitely on Wednesday, if not earlier. Keep an eye on the Discord and the Twitters and the stuff like that. You'll see my posts and stuff, and then I will be hopefully getting the letter D done. Honestly, I think I can do the entirety of letter D if I get lucky. It's going to entirely depend on my luck with the Deep Slate Emerald. So, have a good D-Day. Yeah, it's D-Day on Wednesday, guys. See you at D-Day. So I need to go make a backup of the world, and I'll see you next time. So have a good one. Bye. Oh, God damn it, bot. Okay, we're gonna take the bot to Jojo's chat. Let's go. See you guys. Raid. And goodbye, YouTube. Hope you had a good one.